The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Okay, everyone. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're from. This is Neil Grain with the weekly webinar. Just like every Wednesday, we're going to talk about the events of the market today and this week and this year. So welcome back. Okay, I wanted to thank you very much for past week emails. Okay, the emails that you sent me about the last webinar we did the end of the year. If you remember the Santa Claus rally, or we talked about the Trump effect with the market booming up. So people made a lot of money. I'm very glad. I was very glad to hear that. And I tried to reply to all your emails. It was pretty hard, but I'm glad that it was a good one. So just like every Wednesday, I'm here today. I'm doing these webinars every Wednesday at 8 a.m. GMT time at 4 p.m. GMT time, since we have customers from all over the world. So I want you all to have the chance to listen. And I just want to do a technical check before we start. So I love it if you can just write me down. If you can hear my voice, see my screen, you're supposed to see building 2017, introducing the annual plan of the year. So are we good? You have a chat window, by the way. If you have any questions during the webinar, you're more than welcome to write me down, and I'll try to answer your questions in between. Of course, I'm going to leave some time at the end for some Q&A session, questions and answers, just like every webinar. All right, all is good. Hi, Robert. How you doing? Hey there, Bill. Hi, Martha. Okay, hi, everyone. Okay, let's start. I can see some familiar names here, and I see some new names as well. So welcome, guys. Welcome to our weekly webinar. We've been doing it every Wednesday. And today we're going to talk about, as you can see, building 2017. I want to talk about your plans. All right. At the beginning of every year, I'm doing it. I'm sure you're doing it as well. We're planning the whole year. All right. We're planning what we want to do this year. We want to buy a new house, a new car. We want to go get some education, whatever. Take a vacation, 2 vacations. All right. And we need this, a financial plan is very important as well. So what we're going to do today, all right, we're going to ask ourselves some questions that are going to be very helpful for us during 2017, and kind of do a schedule and see how much money we need in our account in order to take advantage of this very, very special year. Okay, 2016, by the way, if we have to do a quick summary, we had major events. One of them was, for example, the Brexit, okay, the UK referendum. The UK have decided to leave the EU. By the way, it's going to be in this coming March. At June 24th of 2016, we're going to see how it affected. We had the elections. If you weren't in this world in this past 2 months, we had the elections in the United States of America. Hillary Clinton versus Donald Trump took place on November 8th. So we had the elections. And as you know, Trump was elected. He's going to be the next president on January 20th. All right. We're going to see how it affected the market. We had interest rate that went up in the strongest economy in the world, in the United States, on December 14th. It was the second time in 10 years. The last time was on December 16th of 2015. Very interesting. Okay. We did a webinar about it 2 weeks ago, explaining how it affected the market. So this market gives us a lot of opportunities. As what I want to do right now is I want to take an overlook on 2017, so we can build an annual plan, yearly plan for the whole year. And I don't want you to do the mistake of, I used to have a customer, Mr. Jones, it was 2 years ago. In 2014, all right, this guy, what he did in 2014, every time when there was an event, he was one of my clients. I did some personal sessions for him, and every time that we had an event, he used to deposit, depends, $10, $15, $20,000 only for the event. And every event, I explained him exactly how to trade with the event, okay, how to trade the event fundamentally and technically wise. And this guy made a lot of money. The thing is that he could make much more, all right, hundreds of percents more, if he would plan, if he had a strategy at the beginning of the year, okay, and set the account on January before the year started. So what I want to do right now is scan 2017, okay? I want to talk about the main opportunities and see how we can work with it. So let's start, okay? First things first, okay, welcome to expectations for 2017. Welcome to 2017. What are your targets for the new year? Okay, what is your financial objective for 2017? Would you like to receive a tailor-made plan? All right, suits only for you. Okay, each one of you is different. We come from different parts of the world. We have, different plans. What's in common between all of us? That we're gonna need some money for that. Okay, we have to build a financial plan, and not instead of work event by event. I'm saying let's set the account right now at the beginning of the year. In three days, it's going to be January 1st, the beginning of the year, and get ready for the year so we can take advantage of these events on time. All right. So think about. I want you to make a plan. Take a paper and a pen, okay, and think about the whole year of 2017. What you planned to yourself. All right. Because being organized is very, very important. Okay. Instead of, as I said, train on a specific event, just being organized. Think about how we want to build 2017. What do we want to achieve in all means and financially, and try to plan it and try to set our accounts from now, so we can build a plan for you. Okay. Great. The annual plan, okay, includes the best trading opportunities of 2017. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. It also includes education that I'm gonna give you here, me and the account managers, technical trading, live sessions like we're doing now, and more. Okay, so as I said, build your plan now. Don't wake up on February or March and think about all the events that we missed. Build it from now. Okay, try to make some funds available for trading. This is the best time to do it at the beginning of the year. All right, so main trading opportunities for 2017. Let's talk about it. First of all, the Trump effect. All right, markets are expecting a huge tax cut. All right, as you probably know, Donald Trump is going to be the president of the United States from January 20th. Right now, the president is Barack Obama. Trump is the elected president. He talked about two major things. One is tax cuts. All right, tax cuts means people are going in the U.S. going to pay less tax. Okay, companies are going to pay less tax, which means they're going to have more money available. All right, more money available for companies, and people means they're going to spend more. We're looking, the expectations is for U.S. growth, okay, which means the market is going to be stronger if he's going to do exactly what he said. And he talked about some government investment, okay, rebuilding America and so on. So Donald Trump talked about two major things, and he made a lot of expectations. This guy is a millionaire. I guess he knows what he's saying. One is the tax cuts. The other one is government spending. All right, government spending, tax cuts. It's good for the U.S. economy, but we have to check if he's really going to do it. All right. Based on expectations, let me show you what happened in the market. This is a candlestick chart. All right, candlestick chart, which means that each candle. This is a daily chart, as you can see here. Means that each candle represents one day. All right. Let's take a look on the U.S. dollar versus the Japanese yen, for example. Now, this day, you see, this is November 8th. Okay, these are the elections. As you see, the dollar got stronger like crazy. Okay, in the middle we had December 14th, which was here. You see this huge green candle. This is the interest rate decision. Okay, interest rate in the United States. We had a webinar about it. Went up from 0.5% to 0.75%, which is great for the currency. Okay, the dollar got stronger. You can take a look at the euro versus the dollar. You see it's going down, which means that the dollar got stronger, the euro got weaker compared to the dollar, okay, and so on and so on. Opposite correlation with the dollar is the gold. Okay, gold is kind of the parking lot of all currencies, which means when the US dollar is getting stronger, gold is getting weaker. These are the elections. You see gold got weaker. We made a lot of money here. Okay, if you were with a special with the live sessions that I made, I talked about the interest rate. I told you exactly how to trade. Okay, we're expecting 3 hikes in 2017, 2 hikes. And Janet Yellen, the head of the Fed, 30 minutes on the press conference after the interest rate decision, said that they're gonna expect 3 hikes, not 2. It was more than the forecast. And then we saw the, you see, this is December 14th, right here. See, gold went down, dollar went up. Let me show you right now. The market is booming. Okay. Look what happened after he said he's gonna rebuild America. Donald Trump. Look at Caterpillar. You know what they do? Caterpillar is the company that make equipment for buildings, right? Now look at this. Look at Caterpillar on the daily chart. These are the elections. Boom! Look at this gap up. Okay, banks. All right, banks. Let's take a look on JP Morgan, for example. Okay, same correlation with the US dollar. JPM. There you go. Highest point ever. Goldman Sachs the same. This is the Trump effect. Only by talking. Okay, he's not the president yet. He just said he's going to cut taxes and do some government spending. All right, interest rate went up, and the whole market right now is booming. Okay, another example, Citibank. Same thing, same correlation, all domestic banks. All right, great opportunities. We took advantage of it. Let me show you the indices. Okay, the indices. Look at the S&P 500 booming. Here is a monthly chart. Highest point ever. All right. If there's a time to go into the market, it's right now. At the end of this year, the end of the year rally combined with the Trump effect, we talked about it on last webinar. Look at the Nasdaq. Dow Jones gonna almost hit 20,000 points at the highest point ever. Includes the 30 companies with the highest value industry companies in the United States of America. So, okay, this is what happened after Trump was elected to be the next president of the United States. Now back to the PowerPoint. So we talked about the Trump effect. Markets are expecting a huge tax cut, as we said, right? Now the first 100 days after January 20th, the first 100 days of Trump in power should provide the answers. Now we're going to expect, this is the first thing we're going to do, whether what Trump said, whether he's going to really do it, because it's going to, you know, make a huge debt in the U.S. economy, you know, government spending and tax cuts. If he really can do it, if he's going to do it, the market is going to boom up like crazy, or not. So we have to check it out. Anyhow, okay. The first 100 days are gonna give us a lot of opportunities to trade, and we're gonna talk about it in the next sessions. Donald Trump will officially be president on January 20th, right? So, okay, another opportunities, main trading opportunities for 2017. We have the EU elections, all right? We have elections in Europe, huge political pressure in Europe, okay? Elections could generate more pressure and excellent trading opportunities. The next year, look at this year, we have elections in March in the Netherlands, they're all part of the UN, April in France, and September in Germany, okay? The euro will be the main asset to trade, okay? Euro, it's gonna affect the euro. We have the whole immigrants problem right now in Europe. A UK that have decided to leave Europe, and we have elections, all right? After what we saw in Italy, we talked about it, and in Britain, it's gonna be very, very interesting to see what's gonna happen in these three very powerful countries, one of the major countries as part of the EU, which are Netherlands, France, and Germany. We're going to have elections on March, and the month after on April, and on September, okay? For all of the things, we have to be ready before, okay? So this is why I'm saying plan your account right now for 2017. Set the account, okay? Talk to your account managers and be ready. So we have a huge political pressure right now in Europe. As we said, going to make a lot of opportunities. We're going to talk about later on. More main trading opportunities for 2017. We have 4 earnings season reports. The first one, okay, the earnings season is the report season. First one in this coming January, in a few days, okay, and then in April, July, and October. Every 3 months, every quarter, all the big U.S. companies that are public, okay, that we have shares, okay, and you have them, of course, on the FMTrader platform, are going to hand out reports, okay? Handing out reports by them, it means that we're going to know exactly where the market is going. I'm going to teach you just like I did on the last year, and we made a lot of money. Listen, the earnings season is a great time to make a lot of money in this market because we know exactly where the stock is going. I'm going to help you and teach you how to read these reports. I'm going to help and teach you how to take the long-term, okay, investments, the call or put options on the companies that reports for the quarter, and how do we take short-term trades on the day after the report, okay, following the index, some technical and psychology of traders in order to understand how to read the earnings season. So we're going to talk about this, okay, 4 major events of earnings seasons in January, April, July, and October. 8 rate decisions from the Fed Reserve, okay? Now listen, the interest rate went up in this decade since the big crisis in 2008, went up once in 2015 and the second time in 2016. It was 2 weeks ago, all right? The Fed expects 3 hikes in 2017, 3 times. It happened 2 times in 10 years. Now they're talking about 3 times in a year, okay? You understand? Why? Because the US economy right now is booming up, okay? We have a huge uptrend, but we have to check the first 100 days, as I said, after January 20th, to see if what Donald Trump really says is, if he can really do as he said. So 8 trade decision, each one of them is a great opportunity. Following this, we have 12 NFPs, as you probably know. The non-farm payroll, we talked about it on past webinars, is the event that mostly affects on the American Fed and on Janet Yellen, that she's the head of the Fed. Okay, so every first Friday of the month we have the NFP. Okay, talking about unemployment rates, about new payrolls in the United States, affect the market strongly if you saw on last NFPs, and this is the main event that affects the interest rate for the same month. So we're going to talk about it as well. Official Brexit, all right? The UK referendum took place on June 24th. Now the official Brexit should be announced in March, okay? Only on March will the UK leave European Union. Let me show you what happened with the pound after the British actually voted to leave the EU. This is, you see this big, huge red candle? Okay, this is June 24th, all right? You see what happened to the pound? The pound crashed down like crazy, okay? We don't know if it's good. Right now, what you saw after that is the dollar getting stronger, because this is the pound versus the dollar, but we don't know yet if the Brexit was the right move or the wrong move for the British economy. We're going to have to wait and see until March, okay? And then we're going to have another trading opportunity, okay? So this is another one. Back to the PowerPoint. Okay, traders can speak to their account, of course, money management. This is the most important thing, is to be organized, guys. Instead of wait until the event and every time make a deposit of 10,000, 15,000, why not to make the 150, $200,000 or whatever you can, all right, into your account today. Call your account managers and make a plan for the whole year, all right? Traders can speak to the account managers, as I wrote, in order to plan their money management system for the next year, okay? Do it, do it in front. Don't wait. Don't wait till the event. Okay, like you plan everything in your life, you have to do an annual plan, all right? We're talking about the earnings season. We're talking about the Trump going to be in power on January 20th. The first 100 days, a lot of opportunities, and this guy's surprising. He can generate a lot of opportunities for us, all right? We're talking about the indices at the highest point ever. We're talking about 8 rate decision that we're expecting 3 hikes, okay? We're talking about 12 NFPs. We're talking about the Brexit. It's going to take place on March officially. A lot of things going to take place in 2017. Be ready for that, all right? Make a plan and be organized with your account managers, okay? And of course, guys, Happy New Year. Do you have any questions, by the way? This is the time. If you have any questions, this is the time. If there's something you didn't understand, you would like me to clarify, I'll love to answer your questions. Just try to do it one at a time, since you're hundreds here. Anything that you didn't understand, you would like me to repeat, to show you again, I'd love to do it. All right. All right. Okay. What is the best invest for the new year? As I told you, okay, Martin, listen up. We don't have one best invest, okay? We have a lot of opportunities, as you saw. What I'm saying, okay? See, do the financial plan. See how much money you can generate right now into your account, all of you guys, okay? Make the deposit now, All right, make the deposit now before, set the account, so every time we have an event, you can come to my webinar and go back to your account manager to explain you exactly how to take the trade. All right? All right, any more questions, guys? Okay, so thank you very much for participating. I'm going to be here every Wednesday on 8 a.m. and 4 p.m. as I said. Hopefully to see you here next time. Thank you for participating, and it was my pleasure. Of course, you can write me an email for any question you have, and please contact your account managers right now. Do the annual plan, okay, and come back to me with the events. I'm gonna teach you how to trade on them. All right? All right then. So thank you very much, and have a great one. Okay, we'll be in touch, guys.